All right, I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first and get into this Libra woman video. Dating a Libra woman. So check it out, right? Dealing with a Libra woman right now who, well, for starters, she's a blonde baddie. All right, she's a blonde baddie. She probably it's the first time she probably heard me say this, but I'm just keeping it a bean. You know what I mean? I did see her, and she's got like this distinguished look. You know what I mean? She might be older than me. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but she has that mature, distinguished look, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. You know what I mean? But it's like that New York Fifth Avenue woman, accomplished in some area of life. It just gives off that vibe. It could do a fashion shoot and cover a magazine if they wanted to, type of vibe. Just talking about what it is to be an accomplished woman. Like, she gives that type of aura off to me. You know what I'm saying? Full figured, nice looking woman. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'll be talking about it. If it's there, it's there. I'm gonna say it. So there's that pretty woman. You know what I mean? And she's been rocking with me for some time now. And I'm really appreciative of a highly communicative woman. I'm very responsive when it comes to the conversations. The feedback is real good. She's curious. She asks questions. She asks the types of questions that sharpen my craft, because I go back in the lab and I go research some things that I have yet to unravel or discover yet. So I would say maybe she keeps track of the things that I've covered in contrast to what I have not. And maybe that's her way of drumming up the questions, because she's, like I said, she's been there so long that she has known everything that I've spoken of already, and therefore knows what to ask next. So that is great for me and for her and for everybody else involved in the community that comes across my path. And it also shows proof that the teacher is still a student, still the student. Sometimes people get ahead of themselves, or they forget that part, that we're all still learning as we go. But that part about her definitely puts me back in the vibe of being a student of the craft, definitely. Now, she's creative as fuck, too. Just keep it a bean. She does fashion, primarily leather, which encourages me as well, because I just got like mad leather sitting here. It's been sitting here for some time now. I don't know how long ago I purchased it, but it was like years ago. And I've dabbled here and there, but I've been reluctant to like go all of the way. So seeing her assemble leather products is encouraging for me. I gotta follow her Instagram again too, with my new Instagram, to see what she's done lately. But I feel like the Wealth Portal series that we've been doing lately, behind the scenes, is really resonating with her. She's really active when it comes to those videos, and I'm in belief that it's because she's trying to scale her products. You understand what I'm saying? And so we're having a time going through that, and this is part of the whole, posing questions that says, well, how does this go and how does that go astrologically? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just developing content after content, video after video after video. So what this tells me is that, like, me and her relationship is very much in sync. It's very aligned, and I like that, because it shows that our likeness, the things that we do, that we have a commonality with, they're being expressed and communicated at the right time in both of our lives. Because, like I said, like I'm a novice. She's more experienced with the leather building and stuff like that. So I get to watch her and learn from her, right? And it's also encouraging for me at the same time, because I have dabbled. And I think she paints too. Don't quote me on that, but I believe she's a painter too, which is another area that I've dabbled in lately and been reluctant to continue on. Reason being with the painting is because, real Libra flair. You know what I'm saying? Real aesthetics, and it's a very distinguished woman. But I've dabbled in the painting to the point where I've done so well with the last painting that I did. I'm slow to do another painting, because I at least want to match that success or do even better. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, I got like 2 canvases left, and I just be looking at them, like walking past them, like, you need to go and get on that paintbrush, right? You need to go do this, or whatever the case may be. But there's that as well. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a painter, becoming an artist, or what have you. So there's that. And this is again proof that we're learning as we go. So again, being in sync, being in alignment to where we know certain areas of our lives are not complete. They're not where we imagine that they're going. But it's cool when you can link with someone and people in general, and you can come to the understanding that you're learning as you go, you're growing as you go. Because in the marketplace of information products and services, I don't often see that. I often see coaches, consultants, and gurus who promote themselves as knowing it all already, having done it, and they'll say the numbers that they've scaled and things of that nature, and it's like, but where were you before? Where were you before your success? You understand what I'm saying? And maybe I can pick up something from that. Maybe it's something I'm missing from that. But I think people are, especially overachievers, which is probably most of the gurus that I'm talking about, they're reluctant to express themselves until they've done it. Probably because of shame or embarrassment, or because of how hard they are on themselves. I get it. I understand the mentality, but at the same time, where's the fun in that, man? You know what I mean? Like, how dope would it be to like go through the motions and the communicative process with your people when it hasn't manifested to what you imagined, and then later on it does, and then you get to like go back and watch videos from 3 or 4 years ago, and you'd be like, yo, remember we was talking about this, and now look, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the magic, if you ask me. But I'm not trying to push my own shit on other people. Y'all do what y'all do, but perhaps that makes me unique, and that's what is another thing that makes me feel good about this whole thing. She's the type of woman that's down for that. Like, okay, yeah, let's go. So what should we be looking for now, and this, that, and the third? I feel like I got a team, you know what I'm saying? And she really makes it feel that way. Like, she's a cooperative. You see, I'm about to do a Venus video after this too. It's like, she shows what cooperation looks like, and that's a Libran trait. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get in the field with other people, rub shoulders, communicate with them in a harmonious way that doesn't feel restrictive, or, you know what I mean? Communicate and be cooperative. It's a beautiful thing. So yes, Venus is involved with this relationship because of the exchange of value. I would say Saturn is involved as well. She's another person who shows up monthly. And again, it's just like, none of my people have to continue to show up. Like I said before in a Capricorn video, like, I'm obligatory regardless. I'm going to continue to produce content and place it where people can find it, right? But my people just happen to show up consistently, and that means the world to me. Like, I'm just keeping it a bean. So she shows up on a consistent basis, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like a breath of fresh air to have, especially because it's so uniquely tailored to other things that I have going on. You know what I mean? It's a component that I'm glad that I'm not missing as far as right now and the things that I'm doing. She's also another Aquarius ascendant. I'm telling you, yo, Aquarius ascendants, B. Aquarius ascendants, y'all are something else, man. And y'all get me. It's just like she gets me. You know what I'm saying? Again, I could talk about anything under the sun, and she will extend the conversation. She'll get in that comment section and also let me know, because that's further confirmation that, you know what I'm saying, at least you are interested in what it is that you're seeing and what you're hearing. So, and again, it's not about force. I'm not telling people, yo, y'all don't ever, like, sometimes I might say get in the comment section, but that's not a forceful thing to me. I don't say hit the like button and stuff like that. It's just like, I'm just, I guess, too organic to do all of those things. Not that it's not that I'm above it, but it's just not the way that I operate. So when these organic people like her show up, it's like I said, it means the world to me. But I'm starting to see a pattern here, like with the Aquarius ascendants. Like, the more that I'm astrologically inclined, and promoting myself in that type of way, I attract more Aquarius energy, which is dope because Aquarius rules over astrology. You get what I'm saying? So that's something else that I learned while dealing with her, and that's dope. So that's pretty much it. I don't have much to keep speaking on about Libra women. I'm not dealing with any other Libra women. And until next time.